Yo, hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Moody. So today we're gonna react. Well, basically, this is a Cinema Sins video, but instead of being a movie, it's gonna be about Storybooth. So yeah, I just gotta position the camera. Well, not camera, phone. Alrighty, and then let's start YouTube now. And it looks orange for my phone. This might look a little weird, but it's fine. Finally, I found a good position for my phone. Now it looks kind of like orangish reddish, if you guys can see. Yeah, let's just skip that, because I just downloaded YouTube. Let's do Storybooth. I'm blind. Storybooth. Alright, let's do a couple. Alright, I will read some of these. Okay, so.
When I was in middle school,
yeah, okay.
I got bullied really bad.
It's because you look like the most like Chick-fil-A emo girl. I can kind of see why they would do that. And also, who are these people in my school? Like, seriously, who are these people?
People just picked on me, and it stayed like that for about 3 years.
Who just pushes like a carton of milk in a
I was bullied mercilessly. I was called names and stuff.
And so, what if you were called names? Nobody cares. Oh yeah, by the way, they repeat some of the things in the background. And not to hate on Storybooth, I like this channel, but I'm just gonna review it.
Like I said, and people would write mean names on the bathroom wall.
Wouldn't you think, like, how would they do that? Wouldn't, like, a principal do something about that if they were ruining the walls?
And
right?
Call me horrible stuff.
Didn't you already say that?
And it got to the point where it got physical. I was actually beaten up by multiple
One time I got beaten up by a kid named Caden. Well, he really just smacked me multiple times, and yeah, basically what happened was he was smack talking, and he was like stepping on my shoe and stuff, so I just swinged around and then he started slapping me. Apparently he beat up an 8th grader. Yeah, that was a complete lie.
People when I was walking down the hallway for literally no reason. And my parents did everything that they could do, but the principals and the teachers just didn't seem to care enough.
Oh yeah, wouldn't you think at least some people would care? And plus, wouldn't you take your child out of the school? 1, 2, homeschool them. 3, report them to the district. 4, talk to their parents. Or 5, just tell their child to ignore it. Just like, that makes no sense, you know what I mean?
And nothing ever really got done to stop it. It was a terrible time for me, tragic and traumatizing, and I was scared. I hated going to school. I didn't want to be there.
I mean, you also got a nose piercing. Aren't you allowed to have a nose piercing when you're like 16 to 18? You're in middle school, right? Right? Am I not wrong? Okay, then.
Honestly, was depressed and...
How do you know you were depressed?
Afraid. It was very stressful and difficult for me. But when I got into the 9th grade, things changed. I got a new state of mind.
Yeah, but that makes no sense because, like, after 3 years, you may be 1 month or a year, but freaking 3 years, that makes no sense. You get what I mean?
Wouldn't allow myself to be bullied.
You got a snarky face.
And what I mean by that is I went crazy. I started fighting people. If I felt disrespected, I would go nuts.
If I heard someone say, "Hey, nice scarf," are you doing sarcasm? Y'all get what I mean, right?
Cussing them out, screaming at them, threatening them. I was constantly in trouble.
Wow. Oh yeah, it took you 2 years. That's actually kind of sad.
Getting in-school suspension, getting sent home. My parents were always being called. Got to the point where the school literally told my mom, "Your daughter is going to end up in jail. We don't..."
Well, couple things. Take her out of school, tell the district, tell the other school they should have done better, or something else.
Know what to do. They recommended sending me to an alternative school. My mom, however, didn't feel like that was the appropriate response, and she got me into therapy.
Yeah, it took you 2 years after therapy to get better. Like, you were like, I don't care. And then you're like, oh, now I care. Okay, then, let's continue.
It didn't work. Honestly, my rage lasted for about 2.5 years, and I honestly don't even know how I had friends. I can't imagine that
I mean, you're probably friends with, like, the most, probably 3 ways. They're the weird kid, they're the people that just don't care about who they're friends with, or they're the people who are just like, maybe she's just misunderstood. I don't think anybody else would see you're a normal person.
I was a good person to be around. I mean, I was always being rude
Soda?
to somebody. It was just a not so good
Schools
time
are trying to be
all around.
healthier these days.
It took me a long time, but I
Corona's still
finally
happening,
realized
so
that
yeah.
the reason why I was doing what I was doing was out of fear of ever having to be bullied and treated like that again. The fear of that embarrassment.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna say anything. I was gonna say something, but to like say something about that, but I'm not even gonna say anything.
Fear of that emotional trauma. I didn't want anyone to look at me as weak. I didn't want anyone to view me as someone to pick on.
Or to be misunderstood. You could have also said that.
Or a pushover ever. So I just went crazy and I lashed out at anyone. And me doing that turned me into the people who bullied me. Even though it took years, I have changed and matured. And the therapy did start to help once I started realizing why I was acting the way that I was acting. And that it wasn't changing anything. It was just making me into a monster.
Why'd you have to draw that? Jesus. This is almost 7 minutes.
I guess the lesson of this story is just because someone does something to you doesn't mean doing it back makes you any better than them.
Or another moral is don't bully people. Be nicer to others. Try to help somebody of what they're going through. There's a couple better morals here.
There's always a healthier way to cope with things.
Yay, we're done with the first video. Let's see. Oh goodness, this one. Yep. I would read this on my own without doing a video.
Hi, my name is Cody.
You know what I find about some of these videos? Some of you can tell that it's normal people's voices, not just voice actors. But what I don't like is that for some reason, the quality is very low. Not like, oh, it's bad because they don't have equipment. Sometimes it's like perfect, sometimes it's good, or sometimes it sounds like it's like a 5-year-old talking, and like with the most like camera-y phone you could think of, like me. Think about it. If you really thought about it, it's kind of weird.
I love anime, and all the popular girls think I'm a freak because of it.
Wow, where are these people in my school again? I mean, the only thing I like about this video is that the weeb's getting hate. Weeboo, sorry. That was a joke.
This takes place at my elementary.
What? Elementary's Tezuka.
I had a Sailor Moon book bag, and
I can see why people bully you. Watch some freaking, I don't know, some weird. Watch some Dragon Ball. Watch some of that one anime, that like one killing that like girl that wanted to kill herself or something like that. I forgot what it was. Or just watch some weird things. Don't watch Sailor Moon. That's just my opinion.
At my bag and left their heads off. It became more and more.
What type of pencil is that? It's like a Kirby mixed with like a Jigglypuff and Sailor Moon eraser. What type of pencil is that? Oh my goodness.
Whenever we went out to recess, me and my friends were on the monkey bars, and they got rocks in their hands while we were climbing across. They threw the rocks at us. I fell down and almost broke my foot.
What normal, rational people, even people who bully, they're rational. But what rational person would just throw rocks at somebody? That's like kicking an old person. Like, you suck.
When I got home, I ran up to my room and cried my eyes out.
Well, you've never been bullied before, even though you said it.
Who
like cries when they get bullied, honestly?
From my eyeballs. Then I made the worst decision of my life.
You know, breaking my leg on purpose, destroying basically hurting my brother, going to juvie, instead just breaking some anime figures, you know, the regular stuff. You get what I mean.
I broke all my anime figurines.
Okay, why'd you break the
Sailor
Deku
Moon
one?
and
The Deku
My
one
Hero
is the only good
Academia
one,
and
other
all
than
that
the
stuff.
the only My Hero.
Because I was
My
so
Hero
trained,
Academia.
And
Kitty Normal Girl. Wait, Cody Normal Girl. You're gonna get bullied more. You're gonna get bullied more if you change it that instant, and I don't think that's how profile works.
I got into my closet and I found my cosplay stuff, you know, on the ground because
You know what I call this? I'm kind of referring to Diesel Patches, but I'm gonna call this a weeaboo and a furry. How? You're dressing up in a costume like a furry, and the weeaboo is the anime part. They both combine similar ways, but this is cringy. Who cosplays like this?
constantly change out of it.
That's like saying Timothy Green from Love with Sir, but instead he's actually enjoyable.
And then I picked a random one up. It was my favorite, which was the Sailor Moon one.
Can you shut up about Sailor
And
Moon?
I asked myself, what am I doing? I put the dress on, and then I got my wig out, put on the wig cap. And
This makes no sense. You can still see her hair, and then
and
boom, her hair just disappears. Like, where does it go? Where the heck does it
and I
go?
wore my Sailor Moon cosplay to
Wow, you're trying to actually suicide. Yeah, I'm not joking.
school because it was in dress code.
Dress
I walked up
code?
to the popular girls during lunch, and I told them how they made me feel. Everyone in the lunchroom was looking at me and them because this random girl with the Sailor Moon cosplay was just yelling at these popular
Ugh, shut up. Like, if I were them, I'd probably say the word. I'm not gonna say it. No, never mind.
girls. And we had lunch with some of the 8th graders, and all of them afterwards, they walked up to me and asked if I was okay and stuff, which made me feel kind of good that other people.
Oh, you have a crush on that one girl. Or is it the Bud story? Okay, why did I even do that? Why did I even do that? Why did I even do that?
Cared about me besides my friends, and they kind of hid their faces because their faces were so red afterwards because they had just been told off by not a popular girl. I guess the moral of the story is definitely don't break expensive figurines. That's one. But don't change yourself just so that people won't judge you.
Another moral could be like to be yourself and not care.
You be you.
Alright, let's watch one more. It's probably going to go into a 2-part because this might be a little too long. Hide and seek gone wrong. I'm not watching that one. Okay, you know what? How about this? Let's do one of these skinny ones. Skinny. Oh, of course, pregnant just goes up right there. Why? Why are some of them white? Not like that. Oh, let's review this one. This is the worst. I actually have a problem with this video. The other ones are just fine, plain simple. Just
I'm really skinny, but I'm not anorexic.
Who cares?
I started developing, but I'm flat.
And
I don't
so?
have a period yet, and that's what I get made fun of.
Isn't period like blood coming out of your thing or whatever? I'm not gonna say that. But like, doesn't it hurt of what I've heard? Why are girls making fun of her for that? I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know.
All of this started when I was in 4th grade. Kids started making fun of me because everyone started developing, and I didn't. All my friends did, but they had really...
What 4-year-olds have curves? Like, seriously. What 4-year-olds like that? I mean, 4th grader. Sorry. What 4th grader is like that? Like, I'd see that in 6th grade, not 4th. And this gets worse, trust me.
big curves and standing...
I heard one time, like, a girl started her period like 6 years old. Is that true?
next to them just made me look like I was a freaking cereal box.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a funny joke.
People started making fun of me.
Oh.
I told a trusted adult, like everyone says to do, and she said that I should just ignore them.
Well, she's a smart human, but you didn't ignore them because you were stupid. Okay.
Ignoring them is impossible.
No, flat. Okay, cool. Itty bitties. Okay, that's kind of funny. But the girl that looks the most nerdy is ironing board.
And you have to see them every single day, and some of them are even your friends. They always have this girl talk moment.
Oh god, this is my problem with the video. You're about to see it.
Periods and how big their boobs are. And
What? Tell me. What 4th grader talks about their boobies and talks about their period? What 4th grader does that? What 4th grader does that? They talk about normal stuff, like gaming or dolls or something. I don't know. But why would they talk about that? I'm friends with a couple of girls, right? And even when I go up on a girls' conversation, I've never heard once say anything like that. Where are these girls in this world? Not my school, in this world even. Where are these people? Because, like, this makes no sense. Like, no sense. And it's a big problem because why are 4th graders talking about this stuff? Like, that's kind of inappropriate. You know what I mean? And there's also many other problems, but I'm not going to make this video too long.
whenever I try to get in the conversation, they always say, you wouldn't know.
Wow, what friends would do that? I mean, like, I have good friends, yes, some backstab me. Owen, sorry about that. And someone good like Tariq, Lloyd, etc. I have pretty good friends. A lot. I've known them over the years. But what friends would just do that to another friend? Like, why? If that were me and I heard them saying that, I'd tell them, hey, shut up, you stupid big booty head, or something. I don't want to go roasting, or I don't want to say bad words, yeah, obviously. Or I just roast them, and then I'd help my friend that feel like that feel comfortable. I'm not just going to be that rude person. I'm not that type of person, even though I do smack talk sometimes.
In 6th grade, everything got even worse because everyone's curves became bigger and boys started getting on it too.
Why were these eyes drew like this?
Boys call you many names, like toothpick, popsicle stick, and you tried eating more to gain weight.
Oh, what are you eating? Are you about to choke? Like, Jesus.
And my grandparents noticed.
Oh yeah, why is this title called I Was Made Fun of for Being a Late Bloomer? Sorry, I keep getting that mixed up. You weren't a late, you were a never happened.
They told me
Ooh, I just kind of roasted her
not to,
right there.
just eat the amount that I wanted to and just leave the rest. So
Yeah, it wouldn't affect your parts and stuff. Why is Tariq texting me? Why? It would just affect your stomach and stuff, and your legs and
started doing
arms.
that, and I felt happy.
Like
again.
me, I'm like 142 pounds.
I reached
I mean 132. Don't get that mixed up.
grade. Everyone.
Why would
and
they
I'm
show that?
Talking about everyone.
What? That looks like a freaking. How do I say this? This looks like a 6-year-old. What 6-year-old? Oh my goodness, this angers me.
I started developing. I started developing as well, but I didn't have my period, and you couldn't.
Yeah, but if you started planting some vegetables here. Okay, I'm gonna read your text later, Tariq. I'm in the middle of making a video. If you were growing from but your period didn't happen, how are you growing exactly? Other than maybe your tits, but you were still flat. So how does that make sense?
Because we see my boobs.
Maybe.
Some people don't really want to show their boobs, but in my school it was the.
Why? Why would they show this? And what girl does this? I'm in 6th grade, so if this is in 6th to 8th grade, I mean, this is probably in the other lockers, and they probably do it to boys as well. Where are these people in my school? In fact, where are these people in the world? And where are these people who are perfectly fine? If this girl was like lesbian, I'm pretty sure she'd Still, I'm pretty sure she'd be fine with it.
Other way around. So I started wearing a bra with two
Is that your mom? Cause like, I don't know.
padding, isn't it? To make it seem like my boobs were bigger. Even though I was trying really hard to make it look like I was curvy, people still tease me.
Like, did you like show it off as well? Like, how did they know it was a pad? Did they tell it was like skin? I'm not even gonna.
At lunch, this boy called me that I looked like a second grader, and I just laughed it off.
You know, he looks like a sixth grader. Ooh, I want to start roasting. Hold up, give me a second. He looks like one of those stupid first graders that picks his nose, never pays attention in his class, and also makes a big ruckus over nothing by turning off the shower and acting like, hey, I did nothing wrong. I'm the loser kid. Hello, welcome to my life.
But it felt like I just couldn't take it anymore. I just wanted to punch him in the face and say, whatever if I'm not curvy, I don't care.
Then just say that instead of punching your face.
But I didn't. And after I got home, I cried for a whole hour.
I realize these people keep crying.
Next day, I didn't want to go to school, so I told my mom that I was sick.
Wait, you were living with your grandparents. Do you just like switch up like you were living with your father then mother or something like that, and instead it's grandparents with parents or something?
And she called into the office, and I got absent.
What old lady has breasts that big? Why did they draw it like that? That's disgusting.
I didn't know what to do that day, and I was going on YouTube, and I found many inspirational stories.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This girl with my egg cubes are okay. Literally looks like the epitome of a pencil toothpick that got shaved off of literally off of this girl. She literally looks like a pearl. Yes, I'm talking about the most skinny pearl in Steven Universe. I could keep roasting and roasting.
And then everything clicked in. Now I know that I'm supposed to love myself.
Why would you even show that, but just like censor it?
No matter how
It's
I
kind
look
of
like.
clever, but
I
no.
don't care about whatever they say to me.
Wait, why would that person start crying? And you have no boobs? Like, why would they care? They have the pee. Why would I even say that? Like, I don't even care.
All
Sniff,
I care
it's
is
true.
that I love myself no matter what.
Cool. Well, this is part 1 of reacting to stories. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hold up, let me get a shirt on for a sec. Hold up. Steven Universe, boy. Get this Steven Universe shirt on. Sorry you guys seeing blackness for a second. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Bye, guys. Alright.